Good evening, one and all. Molly, Oxif, Jimmy, hello. Seems a long time since I last played normal DayZ. Let's hope it's all changed and everything's lovely. We're in the northeast, and it's about to go night time, I think. Can't really tell where the sun is. Well, I'm guessing the sun's there. So I can tell where it is. I think she's tagged me. Yep. I don't mind this spawn at all. You're away from all the nasty towns. And it puts me right in where the good loot route is. How's it going, PD? I was looking at playing Livonia tonight, but there's no servers that have got any pop. Other than modded servers. "17 was the best. I thought, well, that's just not right. Can't do that. Probably play Livonia with less people than you do with Chernara, so you could get away with 30 maybe. Hey, Murph. Jesus, I thought that was a dude running across there then. Did a rate double take, it did. I want your backpack. Give me a spawn fruit, mate. Yeah. What? Hey, you're a bit. Are you gonna? Yeah. I was busy looking at those pouches, thinking, what are they doing there? You think you heard wolves? You're sure, no less. I've even turned my headset up. Where are all these zombies coming from? Oh, you know what? I think I can hear him as well. Thank you for the prime, mate. Good evening. Hi, DM. Hello, Jack. You're over here, not over there. Oh, I put myself in the toilet. So was he. Someone's had a go at these. Someone's had a go at these zombies. And they're in this house. Alright, they're not in this house, but they're somewhere. This guy had a go at them, but died. The fuck is that in the water? Where's the zombie? Falcon, hello. You see, the first dude that I hit twice and he fell over and I thought, that's a bit weird. And then that second one I smacked once and she fell over. Which shouldn't happen. Oh my god, I've overeaten on that stuff. But, you know, we will profit from his ill fortune. Is there any ammo in this? No, definitely not. Hi, Ted. These seem... Ooh, we're not putting that on our heads. These seem to go together. It's like a statement. I'm a complete twitcher. Twitch through and through. For me. I piss purple. AWP is a bold look. A pair of red hot pants would go well with this. Does red and purple not go? I don't care for pristine or worn. Doesn't bother me. It's got dark. Here, have some of the light. Hey, oh. Now we're talking. We've got a Makarov going. No. No, I look too much of a prat. I mean, I look a bit of a special case as it is. Now then, do we go over there? It's a hostile zone. Hi, Rob. I think we do. Hi, powder. Gimme, gimme, gimme. What the heck? There's an MP5. Does not live there. Hi, fish cakes. Giving it another try. What? Vanilla DayZ. I didn't really have much choice. I wanted to play Livonia, but there was no one. No one wanted to play with me. As in, there was no servers with any people on. Hey, get out of you. Oh, they're angry. Oh, they're really angry. He just stopped and lined himself up with my shot. I'm next. Looks like good fun, that does. Alright, you go over here as well. Wait, back left. What's going on? I'm very lucky to have a Merv. The streamer saw it. Sorry. Look at my stupid hat. Just one that's badly damaged, got a magazine. We'll take that one, we'll take the magazine out, drop that on the floor. Bob's your uncle. Oh, you twatter! I'm gonna have this fucker if he doesn't kill me. Oh, I'm red flashing. I'm in no state for having anyone. See if we get another respawn there. Be nice. Echo, thank you for the sub. Good evening. There's always a consequence for shooting. You can't just go shooting around. What are you doing?
Did I hear someone? Hello?
No, I don't think so, mate. Hey, Slotter.
Hello? Anyone here?
Is he playing with a bag on his head or what? I wonder what he shot me with. Put me on red flashing. I should have just laid on the floor and pretended I was dead. Wait until he come over. I had a better chance than trying to shoot him from 300 meters with a pistol. Well, there goes the nice northeastern spawn that I quite enjoy. It's the downside to all of that. The upside is that I didn't really have a great deal. Well, that did a lot of damage. I don't know if a SKS round should take you to red flashing. I know I had no armour. But it didn't sound like a Blaze or a Winnie. Leave them all go. Let's try these. There's the police shack here, and there's that other yard building over there. I don't know why I call these PD sheds, because they've not got PD loot in them really anymore. Used to have. In the good old days. Oh yeah. Let's take that in case I find an M4. Can't do fast like you used to be able to. I'm rattling the keyboard, as you can probably tell. Just slow to. I reckon I might have got it on top there then. Yeah, what's happened to my shadow play? Here we go. Instant replay. Hey, there's actually some decent stuff here. I didn't mean to take that. I meant to take that. Here we go. Electrical repair kit, I think, has some value early on. Quite a PU. So all these scopes, dude. Tell you what I do. I tell you what I do. This is lovely of me, this is. Go. Ain't no one else on the planet other than probably Rene that would do that. That ACO will go on there. Look, I got a sniper rifle. Hi, Michael. Doing good, thank you. Hope you're well. Don't really need that on there anymore. You know, I think we're on the top end of the respawn cycle, so we might find some juicy loots. When I say juicy loots, we'll find some stuff at least. A pair of gloves and a nice hat. That could get us out of a spot of bother. So will that be number 2? Snipe and smoke. I mean, as juicy as the loot gets on the coast. Of course. I look like I should be on Takistan. Hi, Slapman. Found a Mosin in Cherno the other day. No, it doesn't spawn there. So someone's dropped it for something else, or just dropped it because they didn't want it. Lucky find though. Mosin can spawn in Cherno. Do you want to double check that before you say it with so much confidence? On a vanilla server. Because I'm pretty sure the Mosin got moved out to tier 3. Hi, Ziggy. I just heard someone chamber a gun. Alex, I've got too many zombies after me here. Right, that can be number 2. That caught me in Cherno for a while. No. Apparently there's a few that spawn on tier 3 in the a few tier 3 houses by the clock tower. You just double checked it on the Wobo loot finder. It's such a tiny chance though, isn't it? Like I didn't even know of any tier 3 buildings in Cherno. Or why there is even any tier 3 buildings in Cherno. Makes absolutely zero sense. I mean, I'm not arguing. Oh, you just clear off, you helmet wearing prick. Right, the reason I tore off from over here was because I thought I heard someone doing a gun switch. But it might have been the chicken. Well, it's double conversation, Michael, because I've got Warhead over on Twitch saying that they've checked Wobo's loot finder, and there is a possibility for it to spawn in Cherno. I don't know. I don't know if I did hear anything or not. This well's always a bit of a problem. I'm not forced to actually use it because I'm okay for water. Thank you for the prime. Go ahead. Very much. I mean, the way the central loot economy works is it could chuck a load in there. It can cluster very easily. It can cluster, especially at the like a start of a server as well. So where you find one Mosin, you might find multiple. Gun switch your chicken, it's my favourite part of the show. It's the new feature. And hi, Russell. My favourite choice of weapon, assault rifle wise. I really don't. I mean, the Vickers is the best gun in the game. Having played Battle Royale and used all the variants of the vanilla guns, the Vickers is just absolutely unbeatable. Well, unbeatable unless you've got a VSS with a Vickers mag in it. Kind of helps as well. It's just the rapid rate of fire and low, combined with the low recoil, make it so nice. We take a damaged one of those. It means I've got to click all this stuff again. I've just clicked without moving my mouse a millimeter, and if I do, it won't work. See if I can sneak past this zombie whilst eating some liver party. You what? Obviously not. He likes a bit of liver. Bollocks! I can't hit a zombie, not while I've got the liver in my hands. It'll break. I'm already badly damaged. Hi, Aaron. Didn't say hello. That was pretty stupid. Hi, Craig. We're not finding a lot of food. We're not finding a lot of anything, actually. But it looks like I've actually lined this ammo up. Look. There we go. My magazines. And then at the top we've got medical supplies. And repair kits. So this is the hardware side. This is the ammo. This is the magazines. Yeah, I'm all sorted. That's just happened, though, that has. By magic. I haven't got a melee weapon even. So we're using that. Yeah, well, I got a UMP and a nice hat and some boots. I think they were there at the military. And an ACOG for my gun. Oh, you've put a plus thing in. Thank you, Molly. Molly put that in and didn't tell me. Hold on, I got a deagle that works. Where are we going with this? Ah! It's the boy, that is. Yeah, I'm not likely to tell him, am I? That's the problem here. I might mention it every now and again. Help me up. That's a good find. Stab vests all over. I'll do another spiel at some point. And then it will save me having to do it again. If you can clip it, yeah, that'd be great. I mean, all I really want out of a PD, a coastal PD, is a stab vest. If you get that, that's good enough. Especially if you've got a gun already. It's starting to look like there's less and less stuff around, though. Might have to go further afield. I mean, every piece of hardware was taken out of that PD. Go and do a couple of houses over here. I could do a south coast run, I suppose. No, really. Really nice to make this thing work. Well, cat food is all we've got to eat, then that's what we're going to eat. Wash it down with a can of Sprite. She after me? Well, she's after anyone. I have to go down here because this is where the water is and I didn't get topped up when we were in the town. Interesting. A lot of dead zombies, that. Might go some way to explaining why I'm finding nothing. One's right in front of me. I mean, the zombie bodies will stay there for a little bit. Kind of beaches. Found the house that they haven't been to. And obviously I was doing that scouting around because I don't want to be attacked while I'm in the process of drinking. I just got that smoke grenade out. Okay, I'm going to do it tactically. Smoke on the water, very good, very good. Has YouTube chat died, or has my chat died, or has just no one typed? YouTube, hi. Oh no, it's alive. It's alive. Thank you. Hi, Tom. Oh, what we got here? How big is it? Okay, taking it for now. So I'm thinking they're likely to have gone either up this way here or straight up to Zelenogorsk, depending on how much of a gamer they are. This is the more sedate run, I feel. And there's a dino. Are we opening up this tin of peaches? No. I'll stick with the cat food for now and the Sprite. I guess you're better prepared. Unless you're lucky and hit a crash site on the Zelly run, which is possible. Bypass this little village because there's too many zombies. Spawns probably about 10 to 15 zombies. The same amount of houses. There's not even that many houses actually. So we'll bypass that. Hello, Jojo. I'm thinking they maybe didn't come this way because there's no apples. Actually don't see any zombies either. So who knows? I shut the door. That's all I get. Plenty of time. I see. I see, I see. wonder where it's going to leave me. It might leave me in that house. Oh, we're good. Oh, the zombie. Should have a ready brick glow around you when you come back in, so you can't get attacked by zombies. Paladin bubble. Well, I lost my cat food. A bit reluctant to open the can of peaches we've got with the sickle. I think it will rob us. I need a repair kit for my clothing as well. I want to get that fixed up. I need my jeans sorted out. Other bits are okay. Maybe my... Oh no, my gloves should be pristine. Oh, they're down to worn now. Punching zombies though, I suppose. Right, this is where they could have come. They could have bypassed that bit like I did and be here. The guy that was in Chernobyl. Biddy's front door's closed. Again, I'm not seeing many zombies. Internal doors closed. On these buildings as well. I have to guess, then I would say we've either got a door closer or they didn't come this way. PD's all closed up. At the top. Yeah, even the top door. Hi, Robin. SSG would have been nice. Less chances on the roof, I guess. Well, they all spawned and went over that way. I think it might be time to take that peacoat. I'm Alton. If I was to do a guide on DayZ, it would be find a knife. That's your priority. Water as well. Like the first thing. I'm an hour in on this character and I can't find a knife. Is that a weapon cleaning kit? Weird item to find, isn't it? Right. No, I can't really get rid of that. Just awkward, the positioning of it and the amount of space it's taking up. You wouldn't believe how frustrating it is to not have a scroll wheel that works correctly, unless you've actually experienced it. On vanilla you can't, no. Change the colour of ghillie. Oh, there's the knife. Change the colour of a ghillie suit. Oh, that fits perfectly. And hi Sam, thank you for the prime. At least I don't think you can. Don't you have to get a certain type? Like there's different variants. Yeah, the green one's the best one, but I don't even know what dictates the colour. I mean, I've used a ghillie lots of times, but I've only used one that I've found at crash sites, and it's been the right colour. I wonder if it's always that colour or whether it randomises. I don't think we're going to be using a 1911. There's little point in crouching around, is there? If they're going to find you like so easily. Try and make this deagle a goer. I don't mind so much having a deagle as a primary. It's got such stopping power, or knocking out power anyway. Reasonable size mag. I suppose 9 isn't a lot, is it? I thought it had 12 for some reason. If you can't get it done in 10 shots, then maybe you're not getting it done. Bit awkward, really. Probably get rid of this. Take the shotty. Put this at number 5. Have this on number 2. Bring the shotty into play. Have it on number 1. Pew, pew. And also have that can of tuna. Sardines. Yeah, when you get it suppressed, it sounds lavally. Is it that heavy? It's not heavy. Is it heavier than a normal pistol? Oh my god. Slap round the chin twice and my ankle hurts. Well, I don't use a plate, so I can afford to take the 1 kg hit. But I must admit, I hadn't noticed the difference in the weight. It's a big old unit, though. There's a spider coming towards me. Go away, you. The other way. It's coming towards me. It's after me. Fuck. It's gone underneath the desk. Bastard. Better not jump out at me while I'm not expecting it. I was blowing it, you heard me. And it just took the force of my substantial breath and kept on trucking. You know how sometimes you end up down a YouTube rabbit hole, Warren? Well, I ended up on Coastal Cops. And it was covering Scarborough's finest force. Where 100 of the most elite WPCs and PCs, helmets of Scarborough Force, descended upon the town centre for containment of law and order. The Saturday neat. And it was absolutely awful. But somehow I ended up watching like 20 minutes of it. They were like... The camera was just covering people... There's just... It's just awful. People throwing up. People being... People pissing everywhere. Swearing. And... It was just terrible. It was really, really bad. And the police managed over the whole course of the evening... Oh shit, I haven't got a knife. I have, but I'm triple carrying. I shall resume. I shall resume in a moment. They managed to nick 3 people for pissing up against the wall and 1 bloke for saying fuck. £80 times 4, 320 quid, 100 coppers, 20 quid an hour. So the net loss was probably about £50,000. But of course, they managed to maintain law and order within the fine town or city, whatever it is, of Scarborough. So everyone was safe and everyone was happy, except for 1 bloke who decided he wanted to throw himself off. This is not funny. The story actually turns out to be quite funny, but the bloke was threatening to commit suicide off the top of a bridge. And... I mean, he didn't. Let me just say that much right now. That's not a laughing matter, but he was on top of a bridge, and the WPC that the camera was focused on... I don't have gamma on. Was peering out across from the bottom up to the bloke at the top, saying, "It's up there, it's just there," whispering as if he might hear her, even though he was about 200 feet away. "Can't go up there because I'm not trained, and we're having to get a proper guy in to help us with this." And then she goes to... These two people go to walk past to go under the bridge. And she goes, excuse me, you can't go that way. Oh, we've got an incident onto the bridge." And the woman says, "Well, my car's parked over there." And she says, "No, you have to go turn around and go up the steps." And she says, "I can't go up steps, I'm 84, you know." I'm still watching at this point. So, what happens is, she radios her colleague, who comes steaming along in a fucking patrol car, takes the two of them, this old folk, around all the way to their car. That's how much they've got to do in this particular town. So they give the old folk a lift round to their car. It's lovely. And then this bloke who's up on top of the bridge. There's a problem. The WPC says there's a problem. You see, what it is in the theatre, in Scarborough Theatre tonight, Ken Dodd's playing. And when Ken Dodd finishes, he's going to kick out and they're all going to come down this road. And I've got to stop them somehow. So anyway, it cuts away from that and it goes to a chase that's happening with really dramatic music in a village where someone's tried to steal a lorry. And the camera cuts to the Farmer Alf it is. And it was probably some time ago, Molly, it was recorded. Farmer Alf he's got a packet of Golden Virginia and he's rolling up a cigarette and he goes, "Aye, I heard some noise and they went out to lorry there and I heard it strike up and I come out with me fork and me spanner and they soon took off, they did. Yeah, they did. And the lorry's just sat there. He says, they couldn't work the fucking air brakes, could they? So they'd broken into the lorry, but they couldn't steal it because the air brakes were stuck on. You got to know what you're doing to turn those off. So the copper turns up and it says, right, well, we're going to get the helicopter in. So while the helicopter's coming across the skies, there's four policemen running through a field with one torch between them, and the cameraman following them, trying to chase. It's like a fucking massive farm, about 100 acres, and they think they know where he's gone. So anyway, the helicopter turns up, and it gets a heat signal, and he tells them to check the heat signal, and the music gets more dramatic, and they're sort of pushing through, trying to find out towards this little bush. I'm gonna have the ammo out of this. I'm having the old gun. Hold on, I dropped the other gun. What did I do with it? Have I lost it whilst talking? No, I haven't. That'll be your lot's fault. Anyway. The helicopter comes in. And they're all pushing towards this little bush. The music gets more and more dramatic. They get closer and closer to the bush. It turns out it's a storm drain. So they cut back to the lady that's underneath the bridge. I'm still watching, by the way, at this point. I'm still watching. The lady underneath the bridge is like, yeah, we've got an update. We've got his ex-girlfriend here. She's going to try and help. And then she hears something in her earpiece. And she turns around and she goes, oh no! They're coming out. Ken Dodd's kicked out 30 minutes earlier. There's 200 people coming my way. What am I going to do? I need another unit. Give me some assistance. Fucking hell. I was sat there going, oh my God. How am I still watching this? Sorry, there's no climax to this. It's just how it is. It's fucking shit. I'm still watching it. I'm still fucking watching it. I've got it paused at 20 minutes. Alright, where's me shotgun? It is on YouTube, yeah. It's called Coastal Cops. And the particular episode I was enthralled in is based around Scarborough. You can skip the first 20 minutes though. We just need a scope and we're sorted. Hi Ike, if I didn't say hello. A bit chill. It's a right pain in the arse triple carrying. Hi, Bo. Listen out. I don't know how he tanked that, but he did. And I couldn't be bothered to chuck it on the ground, deal with him with a knife, pick it back up. He can crawl around for all I care. However, there may be repercussions from shooting. I could get rid of this. I could make space and get this into the backpack, mate. Or I could just bin it completely. I don't know. I don't really need the UMP, but it is the only form of any range I've got. With it having the ACOG. Yeah, I did it earlier, Boar. I did it at a military base. I couldn't be bothered with dealing with the zombies in a stealthy manner, so I got my pistol out. And before you know it, I'm dead. Well, I've shot all the zombies, I've looted the whole thing. And just as I'm leaving, I get shot. And no one to blame but myself. It's quiet down that way. So I think we cut across to the lonely house. I don't have a lot of food. One consideration, but manage. Wait. Food time. I am reluctant to eat all the food I've got, but these 2 bits are not very much anyway. So, it's hardly worth saving. I wonder if I could squeeze that into the backpack. Anyway, probably could by just getting rid of that. Solve the problem. How big is it? Okay, it's doable. Didn't mean that, did I? Oh, piss off. Stop doing that. Actually, it helps. There's a lot of crap here I don't need. Partner Plus. Yes, let me explain the Partner Plus. You've probably seen it from other streamers. I'm kind of slow on the uptake with it because I didn't really think it was achievable because you need 250 points to make it. Or the way the scheme worked before, you needed 200 and... Oh, hold on, let me start right from the beginning. You needed 300 points to make it to Partner Plus, and I just didn't think it was achievable, so I never even bothered mentioning it. But they've lowered the threshold. They've brought in another one, which is 100 points. And I think that's achievable because I get close to 100 points anyway. And if I hit 100 points, then I get a better cut from Twitch. Twitch will offer me 60-40 instead of 50-50 if I hit 100 points per month for 3 months consecutively. Now what that means to you as a viewer is if you've got primes that you put into me and you put in a normal sub to some other streamers, if you can switch that around and put the normal sub into me instead of the prime, if they're not going for this same push that I'm going for, because you don't get any points for prime, you don't get any points for gifted subs, you only get them for tier 1, 2 and 3 subs. Likewise, if you was to be thinking of gifting subs or supporting the stream in any way, and you're a tier 1 sub, if you can put your sub up to tier 2 or tier 3, that would help me out to be able to achieve this goal and then get more money for future subs going forward. I don't like asking people to give me money. It doesn't sit nicely. It doesn't sit nicely at all. So I won't make a habit of saying this. it'll get clipped, and if anyone wants a reference point, then it will be there. But that's pretty much it. I don't want anyone to spend money that they haven't got. I don't want anyone to feel pressured into putting money into me. But if you are going to, then if you can channel it in that way, that would be that, you know, I'd appreciate that. So that is the end of the spiel. Yeah, that's strictly for Twitch. YouTube has its own other incentives. YouTube already pays out on a better percentage than Twitch do, so I don't need to. They don't have any incentives like that over on YouTube. It already has a better percentage payout. I won't be putting a goal on the screen. I won't be mentioning it all the time. But if you want to see the progress, it's underneath the stream. It updates every couple of hours. If we make it, we make it. If we don't, we don't. Well, I think the reason that gifted don't work is that you could be the streamer and gift yourself 100 subs and make yourself enough money back in the following year based on the better percentage you've got to cover the amount of subs that you gave out. If you follow that, there's ways of messing with the system. Thank you, Fiddy. Very much. But I mean, it's not an intention to stop people gifting subs or people giving their primes over. It's more a case of if like they're still appreciated. It's not it's not like, but I've got no space whatsoever. That doesn't help. It's more about channeling. If support is going to be offered, it's more about channeling it in a certain way. I can only assume that the reason the gifted subs aren't counting is because the system could be abused. I mean, to be fair, the system could be abused anyway, because a tier 3 sub in certain locations costs a lot less than a tier 3 sub elsewhere. And it's worked strictly on tier 1, 2 and 3. Random Conundrum, thank you for the new sub. Thank you very much. I just don't like what we got going here. I don't like the mixture of stuff. But I don't think here's the place to deal with it. Here's Ziggy. Looking for the tier 2. A new baby Sophie, a future survivor and zombie slayer. Congratulations. It's just specifically for Twitch that I mention it, Mitchell. I mean, I totally appreciate the support you gave me yesterday, and I don't feel like I don't feel like I'm trying to push anyone towards Twitch. It's just if that's where you're at and that's where you're watching and you're able to support. Oh shit! Run! Well, so much for getting the long-range scope there. I'm in the middle of the map and I don't have range. That feels wrong. Scared your dog? It scared me. Is there a scope over there? I don't see anything. There might be something tucked in the side, so it's worth a look. Oh, there is binoculars. No good. No, it looks like there's no one at Starry. I'm going to go to Starry, but I don't know if I'm necessarily going to go to the tents. I'm going to go to the carnival. Because there's a good chance of a scope being there. It's in a direct line here. I should take that tree line, but I'm not going to. Oh, hold on. I should look in Novi as well. No one around. Alright, we'll take the safe line. Safer. I don't hear any Novi or starry cows either. I don't know how I'm going to make what I've got work. Should probably have this on the hotbar somewhere. 6. Fishing. I'm not. Oh, no. Can't go fishing in Starry. I don't like fishing. I only fish on Scalisti Island, where I feel safe. I'm here to get a scope. I got unlucky by the look of things. Still can't pick that up. We'll get rid of that and keep that actually. Oh, stop it. This is where you can hide your stash, look. From my stash video. This is the highest one. You can't see it once you're up here. Anyhow, let's get down. Well, there's no scope there. I don't really know where to go now. Picnic table up the top. We're running straight through the middle of Starry without a care. Actually, I need to get food, don't I? Where's Toby? Toby's not on tonight. Tuesdays and Saturdays are Toby's nights. Ooh. I kind of prefer that to that. Oh, really? Managed to do that. I mean, I shut the door on him. That video generated a lot of idiotic comments. You're quite right, it did. There was also some decent comments. I think it's just down to the scale of how many people watch something as to... Like, you take 100 people. Just 100 people. A good percentage of them are going to be idiots and going to say stupid things. So you get 100 comments and the same thing happens. It just doesn't happen quite as often on my videos because they don't generate 60,000 views. I get 2 to 5,000 views if I'm lucky. Quality over quantity. It's not really how YouTube works. It really does prefer quantity over quality, because of course it's ad revenue driven, and the more often that you upload content. Ooh, did I actually throw that ammo away? I don't think I did. The more often you throw the content up, the more your videos will get shared. And look at that, I'm actually getting paid out for keeping the PU scope. Sorry, for keeping this repair kit. I think we'd probably get rid of that UMP. And the blaze for now. I've only got 4 shots for the old gal. Excuse me. I was getting reported to developers and all sorts. There's some people taking it way, way too seriously. I'm drinking coffee currently. I probably will have a beer later. I tell myself it helps with the lubrication. And it actually does. I haven't used a Mosin in ages. We'll take that ACOG off there. I might put the blaze somewhere just to hide it. Gotta saw it off. It makes it 10 times more accurate. If I was to saw off this Mosin, people will get more rabid than they would about their bases being uncovered. I don't normally come down into Starry Main. Normally the one up there, the Predator. But I needed food and I haven't really found any. Not experimental now. No, I'm playing standard vanilla DayZ. It's felt very much like it tonight. Been a bit quiet. So go and kill a deer. Hi, Kev. I don't want to kill deer here. It's a really bad place to shoot a deer in like the starry VMC triangle. Well, the server will be busy. The server tends to pop out and stay popped out because it's American. So it stays populated when I'm active in the American prime time. I don't like getting to this part of the map and having to scavenge for food. That's how it is. I'm going to sort of go through this orchard area to promote the spawning of the apples and the fruit. Have a dig into the town, see if I can find any tins, and then come back up here. Not a bad little strat. I thought some experimental. I mean, it was just a gun with some new sounds. Very underwhelming, but I wasn't expecting anything more. I mean, all the time that there's the game's being developed and there's updates coming. It's just that's just pluses, isn't it? Can't be disappointed. You twat scared the crap out of me. I mean, I heard him, just didn't think he was right on me. Where's my crossbow? I haven't found one. It's constantly evolving. IF. I don't think it's that. I think a lot more could be done to make it more dynamic. This is loot we're talking about, folks that don't know what the hell I'm rattling on about. And I think it could be done very easily. Well, it depends how easy it is to put some thought into something. Another Mosin. Some ammo in that. I think we take it, actually, over the other one. Better shape. What do you mean? What's a priority? When I'm setting out with a fresh spawn, what do I prioritize loot wise? Get to dance. Thank you for the 3 years. Good evening. What do I think would be a marked improvement in the game if they addressed it? The zombies. Hands down, the zombies. And, I mean, let's say about the game. If you want my personal opinion, the official servers. So, but that's very personal and very sort of not being objective. It's just that's saying, right, I'd like that sorted out because that's what I do. If you want to sort the game out as a whole for everyone to benefit, zombies. 3 best years of your entire life. Enchanter. Anti-hacking software. Well, they have BattleEye, don't they? And the problem is, I don't think you can ever take on the people that are writing these scripts and selling them. I don't think that's possible. I think they're far. In many cases, they're more talented than those that are actually writing the game, because they're having to work with the stuff that they're not expert on, take it apart, work out how to break it, and put it back together again and sell it and market it. They've got other people doing that side of things, but these people are way too clever for that. You just have to tackle it head on in the form of administration, like just properly run servers. It's the only way to deal with it. You've got to always accept that people will cheat in a game. You've just got to catch them at it, and then deal with them on case by case, rather than actually trying to deal with the core problem. I don't think there's any other way of doing it, and that goes game wide. That goes industry wide, not specific to game. I didn't hear footsteps. No. I've got to get food, and I'm like, ugh, I want to get into the PvP area. I know there's food chirping away over there. I like to avoid having to go and shoot over there and cook somewhere near here. I would like to see the zombies improved. Just a top, it would need a top-down rework. They're just awful from every. I can't even think of a single part of them that I like, other than the fact that if they're not there, I don't like them. Sorry, I don't like it. They're not in the slightest bit of a challenge. They're a nuisance. To melee a single zombie is exactly the same the first time you do it as it is to the 100th time you do it. There's no surprises, and AI will never ever be able to beat a human. Well, no, I'm not going to say that, because AI is becoming more advanced. This AI in this game, no matter how they work it, they're never going to surprise you and do you, because you'll work a pattern out. You're far more advanced than they're ever going to be when they put a zombie into DayZ. But just some variation there would be nice. The melee system's so boring. And they're inherently broken. They push you around, they knock you through walls, they knock you out of buildings, they block you, and cause you to go unconscious. Like, they're a threat because they're not well done, not because they're meant to be a threat. Because they're so fucked, they fuck you up, which is wrong. I don't mind if an AI is a challenge. I really don't mind it. I in fact, I quite like it. But I don't like it when something's broken and it causes me a problem. The one thing that you'd like to see addressed is the way that they render grass or texture as a distance. The way they used to do it, they used to sink the model into the ground. In Arma 2. Now, of course, the problem is that if you want that addressing, then you're going to have people that have got computers that have got the ability to be able to render way more stuff at a greater distance, and that might limit what the amount of people that can play your game. Therefore, you can't shift as many units because your specs have to be a lot higher. So you can understand why they don't do it. But that was the answer in Arma 2. Oh, I have to put it on the hotbar. I switched it out for the other one, didn't I? Thank you. What do I think BI's priorities are in developing the game? End of life. I feel like DayZ's... It can only have so much more wrung out of it. And I think this is probably the last year of updates and development. So it's just dotting the I's, crossing the T's, and finishing the project off. And away you go. I don't think there's much more than this year. Maybe another mosing. Maybe another 12 months on even more reduced staff afterwards. Depends what the figures are showing. It all depends. Like, it's a business, isn't it, BI? If it's still turning a profit, they're still going to be putting an interest in there. But I've got one can of drink out of this whole town. I haven't been paying a lot of attention to what's going off in the town because I've been busy talking. But I could do this shit on autopilot anyway. Did I hear someone in there with a groaning stomach? I think it was this door, wasn't it? This building, it makes funny noises. New engine's coming, Wobo says. What? New engine for DayZ? I mean, Bohemia might be doing a new engine. But that... I don't know. Well, as soon as there's a second question about how populated the server is, I'll check. There's 59 people on it. He thinks that Frostline is a new engine to bridge Vigor and DayZ when it launches later this month on PC. What is there to back that up? Other than pulling that right out of your arse. Right, I'm going to go get some fruit from the fruit trees now. I've dicked around here long enough. Why? I've got no fruit at all here. I tell you, I'm gonna go and shoot a deer. Look it. I've spent so long messing around. There's literally not one single bit of fruit here. I know historically the orchards aren't great for fruit, but that one usually spawns a bit. I wasn't intending to freak them out like that, but happens. What am I going to cook? I'll just lay on the ground here for a minute while I think about it. You see, I don't mind so much. I guess that's got some guts to it. DM. More specifically, the map. Than the engine. It seems strange to have an engine that you'd want to build so quickly on the back of another engine that hasn't even been fully completed yet. But I don't know. I don't profess to be an expert, or I'm not, and certainly not Mystic Meg. We was also going to get underground bunkers at the Northwest Airfield if you listen to Wobo. I'm not trying to disrespect Wobo. I think he does a lot of good, but you won't want to fuck him. That's a quote from Ben Elton, so don't fucking quote me on it. Like his deep delves into stuff and finding the info out of the server file, out of the game files, and providing informative videos, I think are really good. But when he goes off on theories, they are that. Taken with a pinch of salt. It only updates once every couple of hours, right? Hi pizza, hello beardy. What's the fat good for? You just numb it. Fry it up and eat it. I've just run all the way across the front of VMC with a knife in my hands. I have to say that the chat is quite busy, and I am trying to take it all in. I'm not really paying much attention to what I'm doing. Not at all. No, 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 care to dance. I much prefer to be reading stuff and replying to stuff and not having anything to say or do. And it's not really in Twitch where the chat's busy. So there. Stick that up, you oopser. Not very eventful at all, Beardy, no. There's 60 people on the server and I feel alone. I had roast taters tonight with a lamb, piece of lamb, peas, gravy, and 3 onion rings randomly. And then I got told off because I broke something in the freezer. No pub, no, I did it. Well, I found the onion rings buried under the peas, so I thought, well, I'll have 3 of those. Went well, actually. What did I break? Well, because I was expected to find the lamb in a certain package, it wasn't in it. It was in a clear pack. It was some fancy stuff. I'd ripped everything out of the freezer twice. I was cooking for myself this evening. And I wasn't very careful about the way I put the stuff back in. And it was a plastic container that had some food in it. I don't even know what it was. And because the drawer wouldn't shut, I kicked the drawer. And it broke the plastic container that had the food in it. So rather than being commended about being able to look after myself and how wonderful I made my own food, I got told off breaking a plastic container. Probably had some vegetarian thing in it. Sort of. Really, yeah. Selective. What an awful place to have to cook. But people have got angles on me from every single spot I go to. I'll lay on the floor. It's got 'em. Let's face the door at least. What happened there? Ate my fat and laid on my back like a turtle. Done it again. Someone just run past. I shit in hell. I thought someone just ran past that window. Let me access the fire, please. I need to go. It's freaking me out, man. No, I think it was just the way the shadow was and it caught my eye. With me only sort of half paying attention. Can happen. They're gonna get you. No, I haven't seen anyone. I just thought I'd use this point to stop. I think I'm trying to decide whether it's worth going across to VMC or on to Zelly. I think we'll do VMC first. But I'm also aware of the fact I could do with going and getting a drink. It's not a good place around here to stop. So I go and look at VMC and see what's the crack. I mean, I could go to the, like the castles over this way and try and get the Winchester. But I don't get much opportunity to use the Mosin. I don't actually have many rounds for it though. 4 plus 1 in the chamber. Yeah, just that's it. 5. Not a lot. See you later, IF. I just realised what you meant, not chasing circles. No. No battle royale. I mean, it happens. It happens far more frequently than you would expect. Parking up in a tree that someone else is already in, or someone come into your tree. You kind of expect it somewhere like this, which is a good Overwatch spot. But random trees, no. Feels dead. Absolutely does. The bonfires, they're a festival that is held, has been held historically across large parts of Europe. But the purpose for them, I guess, is the question. I mean, that's what they're referenced to. They just provide. They have actually got some NBC gear on them. Firefighters are there, witches. You can get some costume gear. The loot's not worth going to, as far as I'm concerned, though. I think they just got a big wander range. I mean, much like a crash site, the zombies can sometimes go up to 100 meters away. They are, for all intents and purposes, a crash site. Just a scripted event that happens in certain locations. Just spawns a bonfire instead of a heli. For different zombies. Different loot. In principle. Just have to go around with tatty clothes because I've not been able to find a sewing kit at all, so make do. You're right, it does seem very quiet. We'll go Mishkino, Summer Camp, and Zelly. See if we can drum up a bit of business. We'll pull in the convoy that might spawn over here as well, near Pustushka. Great minds think alike, or simple ones never differ. Is that well known? The second half of that. I often hear people saying great minds think alike. That's where the convoy would be, along that line. We ain't got no convoy. I don't know where to stop off, really. Anywhere from here forwards, wolves. Thank you, Ryland. 5 gifted sub. Ryland without a D. Q8 Venom, Mitch Mallow. Yukon, man. Holy crap. Sam Murloc. No D. As I said it, I thought that doesn't sound right. This t-shirt I'm wearing's got a little tag on it. You know, like sort of the tags you get that give you the size and everything in the neck. It's got one on the sleeve. Why would they think that's a good idea? I have to rip the ones out and I'm going to fold it over. Just started to irritate me. Alright, we've got the wolves coming. I don't actually have a great deal of ammo to deal with these. Put the green stuff in. I'll take that jacket, I think. No loot in this house, hardly. I kind of like this one, but I've got no way of repairing it, and this is pristine, so... I'll probably get rid of that as well now. Oh, they're chasing the deer. That's pretty cool. But I actually wanted to deal with these so that I could go AFK and get a drink. Well, we'll keep on running this way. I think it'll take him a while to get over to me. Thing is with this life, I haven't really sort of dedicated lots of time to go and find a sniper rifle. I've just sort of gone with what I've found, which as it turns out isn't very much. It does show the value of going the proper loot routes. Oh, they're coming now. Changed their mind. At least one is anyway. Straight at me, look at him. Fucking button didn't work. Pressed it. You see the other one running left to right. We're going to have to deal with these now. Put a bit of field between us and then I'll see them and they won't surprise me. I love the flanking it did though. Oh, hold on, he's not flanking, he's chasing the deer. That looks so cool, that is. It chased the deer all the way across here, through the forest up there, continued, I don't know how far, and then the deer turned round and came back, ran down here across there, and we saw the wolf chase it, and it's chased it all the way through here, and into this forest. It's really good AI. That's one peeled off, lost aggro, and one peeled off and came to me. And you see when the singular, the wolf is on its own, it doesn't have any special maneuvers. It just goes straight to you at full speed. Might just be me gonna get you. A bit excited. That or something might be licking your neck in a minute. I'm not sure which. I think this is a single one as well, so it will most likely come straight at me. Come on, Wolfie, I'm waiting to go and get a drink. Alright, I'll come to you. Is that it? Oh, still over here. Oh my god, he's not chasing that thing again, is it? Holy shit. I need to clear this stupid wolf out so that I can go and get a drink. Right, it should tag me now. It's going to attack me and scare the crap out of me. Was it next to the deer? Has it gone running off? I only saw the white arse of the deer. I didn't see any hooves. Might be 2 packs out here then. And 50p as well. I'm just going to sit here. Getting impatient, I really am. I missed. I didn't miss then. So apparently the trees don't tank rounds. Well, gonna get you spotted another wolf, so it's probably gonna come back and bite my ass. But if it does, it does. I can't keep on chasing wolves around all night. So I go and make a drink. I'll be back in a moment. Hopefully, still alive. Right, let's continue this exciting adventure. Oh my god. Wolf free. Good stuff. Fucking nearly dropped me drink, you tit. Just taking a drink. Thank you, Vinny. Something's gone wrong with my navigation here, because I wasn't expecting to see rocks. The plan was to go to Mishkino. The tented area, not the town. What is that over there? That's the industrial to the right of the tent, so we need to be over there. It's alright, we'll do that. What am I drinking? Savin Camphor. No, JD. I've got JD actually. I had a shot of JD and some lemonade in a pint glass with ice. So instead of gifting the subs, go to tier 3. Yes, that's... If you're able to support, then that would be the preferred way of supporting. Yeah, Coke normally goes with JD, doesn't it? But I have a I like Coke with specific meals, and I don't like to over drink with Coke, even though I have the zero sugar stuff. Quite sure why I did that silly dance. Wasn't today supposed to be a face cam day? You could go onto the socials and see all of the top DayZ streamers and see their faces. Various images that have been posted. As they're out eating off the BI coin. It gets rid of the rain, but I actually don't see a single zombie down there, which... I see one now. But I can't really see properly with this. Yeah, there's a few down there. It does happen, gonna get you. I think there's more traffic through here than... Well, it's concentrated, isn't it? So it doesn't take that long to clear the zombies and then loot. So unless you're going to sit in this position for a while, you probably... It's very hit and miss. I'd prefer to come here than the Northwest Airfield, though. Dead. Did like the rest of the map tonight. There'll be a bullet, hits me out of nowhere. Probably. That looked like a just spawning in animation, the way it jerked. Oh, right. Racking them views up. Guess we're going down here. Hi, Lime. Don't need any more jackets. We need a what's it, don't we? Let's check in here. Okay, we'll take those. I can leave those behind now. I can leave that behind. I haven't seen an amphibia all night, so I'll leave all that crap behind. The action, no, it's been ever so quiet. Its server's been, I've checked, when I came on it had 45 people, and I checked it about an hour ago with 60 on it. But just, like, so quiet. Yeah, it's got potential to spawn there. Hi, Ridge Runner. Absolute. Fuck you. Elbow. It's left me too light in here though. Should have 9 and I've only got... Should have 10 and I've only got 8. See you, Paddock. Good night. There's no 308 in there at all. Like, people are around. You can feel that people are around because stuff isn't as you expect it to be. I think I got rid of that command. Right. Switched it. Wonder how long I've been following myself for. I need to put that on the hotbar. Where is it? I can only assume that my theory about certain servers is completely proven. But it's not proven. But the theory is that 80 to 90% of the server population are in the spawn areas, leaving only 10%, of which is 6 people on a fully popped server. I'm one, so 5 other people roaming around. Into the tier 3 area of the map. And that's quite a big area. Well, some have no choice because they can't make it inland and die. Either from the environment or from others that are battling the lower tier areas to try and climb the ladder. Molly beats out to Mary Poppins. Sounds perverted. There's absolutely not a soul here, and I have completely fallen off the cliff. I've got no more in me. I can't go running around just aimlessly looking for stuff. And I don't really need actually much stuff. Oh dear. Hi Nick. Sorry, I'm just about to finish, but I do appreciate the gifted sub to Ride there. Hopefully tomorrow will offer better fare. But I do appreciate the company and the support tonight. Thank you very much. And look forward to seeing you tomorrow. Good night.